Hi, most of us know the way we eat is central to our well-being, but we don't always know the right ingredients to buy or what to prepare in our own home that's going to be healthy. So today I want to spend a little bit of time talking with you about one of my passions, which is nutrition. And I'm joined by my dog. This is Blue Bear, who's not feeling the best today. So he'll be spotting in the corner there. So let me first introduce myself. My name is Pete from Nourish by Pete. I'm living in Hanoi, where I run my own organic cafe, which is a farm to fork concept with macrobiotic food. So what I want to do today is to show you how easy it is to start clean and start fresh. And that means we're starting with fresh produce, whole grains, lean proteins, things that are just prepared simply. And it's a really old-fashioned approach to food that's got a modern name these days, and we call it clean eating. And so this really means making food from scratch, from non-industrial ingredients, and nothing from a package. And it also means focusing on every aspect of the meals, like turning off devices and having no distractions and enjoying the whole process of cooking as well as eating. And so there are some of the concepts I want to go through today. And possibly you're already eating this way, or maybe these are new concepts and new ideas for you. So I'm still actually exploring new concepts, new ideas, and new ways myself for clean and whole food eating. And I hope that this talk today and the whole Team Cleanse will inspire you to dig a little bit deeper too into clean eating. So as you evaluate what you eat, I also want you to consider your relationship to the food. So in terms of how you prepare your meals, how you shop, how you prepare, and let the food provide an opportunity for you to slow down and eliminate distractions from your life, and actually really enjoy the whole moment as well. I want to chat to you now about how to start clean. How do you make a clean start, and how do you wipe the slate clean? I guess starting and knowing what nutrients are in your food is key, and what the best sources of antioxidants are, and anti-inflammatory foods, and detoxifying foods, and all the different digestive properties that are in foods too. This is a really good start. Having a well-stocked pantry is also key, and knowing the basics of whole grains and legumes and healthy fats. And also too, knowing what some of the golden rules to follow are. So I want to go through some of these steps with you right now, and I think you'll find that there's a lot of great information in here for you. So golden rule number one is choosing whole foods over processed foods. It's something we've heard quite a lot. And this means fresh fruits and vegetables and whole grains and legumes. These deliver a lot of vitamins and minerals into your blood system, phytonutrients and different fibers that your body needs to feel its best. And I just want to talk a little bit about processed foods then. So if we're talking about adding in the whole foods instead of processed foods, what are processed foods? So processed foods have been processed and they've had some of the nutrients stripped out of them, some of the essential nutrients, and making them poor substitutes to the whole food. So always choose, as our golden rule number one, always choose whole foods over processed foods. So when you're buying frozen meals instead of cooking at home, always opt to make the meal at home from scratch every time. Yeah. So golden rule number two is let's embrace more of a plant-based diet. I'm not saying go total vegan, but I am saying embrace it more. Add more of these plant-based ingredients into your life. You'll find that these people who are on a plant-based diet have significantly lower rates of illness, like chronic illnesses like cancer and heart disease. And it's easy to see why, because their diets are really rich in nutrient-boosting vitamins and minerals. So the benefits, besides excellent sources of vitamins and minerals, the foods in a plant-based diet contain a wide range of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory foods as well. So the more you eat a plant-based diet, the more you will appreciate the way it makes you feel. Golden rule number three is practice mindful eating. And this is about not getting caught up with chowing down your food really quickly and running away from the table and running out the door. Instead, it's trying to slow down without any distractions and taking the time to really focus on the food in front of you, because when you do that, something really beautiful happens and begin to feel really satisfied with a lot less. So focusing on how you eat, this is about making a point to enjoy meals while you're seated at the table without multitasking. So that means no watching TV, no devices, no working on the computer, and even no reading a book. It's just focusing on the meal that's in front of you. And take your time as well. Don't rush. So allow at least 20 minutes to finish your meal, and chewing slowly and thoroughly. I remember my grandmother used to say to me, chew each mouthful 20 times, and I don't know who does that anymore, unfortunately. So this aids with digestion. It really helps your gut. So it also helps you to tune into all of the different textures, all of the different aromas and the different flavors in your meal. And it's all about taking pleasure in the food and rediscovering your favorite foods again. What I also like to do before each meal, which really fits in with this theme as well with mindful eating, is to sit down, take 5 deep breaths, like in through your nose, out through your mouth, and really focus your intention on how your body feels at that moment. Golden rule number 4 is knowing what you're actually buying and having a clear understanding of what some of those grocery buzzwords are, or what they mean and what they don't mean actually too. So it's really essential for setting up some really good shopping habits. So here are some of those terms, organic and what is natural, free range, hormone free, antibiotic free, certified humane free, sugar free, free. There's a lot of them, isn't there? Let's talk about food also being more than just nourishing your body and your mind. Food also helps to guard against disease, and it also strengthens your immune system. And certain foods can even work as medicine within your body and prevent inflammation. And we know that inflammation is really the root cause of disease in your body. So with 70 to 80% of your body's immune housed inside your gut, the right foods can provide the right nutrients for a strong and healthy digestive system. One of the best ways to start cooking clean at home is to fill your pantry full of whole grains, beans, legumes, and healthy fats. I want to talk now about how to make some really smart, nutritious swaps. And let's look at things like some healthy options. So choosing some quinoa over couscous, choosing olive oil instead of vegetable oil. These are some really great starts if you're looking at doing a bit of a cleaner diet. You may want to look at things like replacing your sour cream and swap it over to yogurt. Swap cream cheese and use almond butter instead. I would always swap out mayonnaise and use avocado as a healthy fat. White potatoes are a no-no. Swap them over for sweet potatoes instead. Iceberg lettuce, let's swap that over for romaine lettuce. Milk chocolate, if you like chocolate as much as I do, swap your milk chocolate for dark chocolate. And if I can recommend a chocolate, Hu chocolate from New York. I live in Vietnam, and I have a chocolate subscription once a month where I bring in Hu chocolate from New York. Absolutely love it. It's vegan chocolate. There's no shiny glaze on there at all. So you can actually still have your chocolate. So dark chocolate. Croutons, swap out croutons and add walnuts instead. And butter mushrooms, they're not so bad, but shiitake mushrooms have a lot more nutrients inside. So also, I want you to look at researching these areas as well. So research natural detoxifiers. And some of these detoxifiers are things like celery, cayenne pepper, watercress, citrus fruits as well, beet, avocado, flaxseed. These are all natural detoxifiers, detoxifying the blood. I also want you to research things like antioxidants, natural antioxidants in your food, powerhouses such as these ones here. So dark beans, again, dark chocolate rich in cacao, natural cacao, no sugar, pecans, red grapes. And you'll notice that if you're taking our lifelong vitality supplements, we have a great source of red grapes in the Alpha CRS. Apples and berries and carrots and dark leafy greens. These are all wonderful natural sources of antioxidants. I also want you to research natural inflammation fighters in your food, such as walnuts, different spices, herbs, papaya, bok choy, nutmeg. These are all great sources of inflammation fighters, turmeric as well. And last, I want you to look at different kind of natural digestive aids in our food. These can be things like almonds, asparagus, coconut, fermented dairy products like kefir yogurt, honey, mint, turmeric. These are all natural sources of digestives and digestive aids. So I hope you can see that clean eating is not a burden at all. It's more like a lifestyle. And I'm sure within 2 weeks of eating clean, you'll be feeling lighter. You'll have improved digestion. You'll have more energy, better sleep. And my advice to you is keep it up and enjoy your cleanse. So thank you. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here today, and I hope you've enjoyed, and thanks to Blue Bear as well.